I already clicked. I don't know what's taking so long. I already clicked that button. Dude, earlier there was like uh I don't know if you played Red Alert 2. Uh Come on. Uh in Red Alert 2 they had like the Americans or Europeans had weather modification device, something similar to the harp weapon, like the government's remember the government saying they shut down the harp program for weather modification and shit like that, and how I was mentioning in previous videos about how they make weather modifications and produce like artificial lightning, which afterwards generates artificial thunder, and you start to hear shit from the thunder or from wind blowing and think, oh, it's God speaking from the whirlwind, like in the book of Job. And yeah, influenced by the shit they're doing with that technology. Earlier, so today I got like a real alert. Like on the phone, you get alert messages if there's a bear in the area, if there's like a hailstorm they know of. I got a message on the phone that a severe hailstorm with thunder strike and shit like that is supposed to be coming this way. I could see, like, I think it was a plane. There was something. I think it was an if you don't know if you've seen my videos about that Fresnel lens is it, that camouflages things and makes things invisible. Fresnel. Maybe it's this the thing I'm referring to. Yeah, there have been videos on YouTube. So something flew above just after that message, like not just after, about half an hour, like just before the clouds started to form severely and close in real close. And then I saw I was upstairs and I saw a flash upstairs inside the house. Like before my eyes, I saw a flash. I mean, it's not like I saw like one one stroke, like one stripe of light. The entire thing, I see with my eyes, like the whole image went white for a second, almost as if I was struck by lightning or so. But I think it struck somewhere nearby. I don't think I was the one struck by lightning. Uh, so yeah, and afterwards, that's an example I think of artificial lightning, and that was followed by the thunder. Uh, right. Let's see if the AI admits to it. Oh, on Reddit they admit it is a generation of blah blah laboratory spark rocket triggered lightning. Okay, laser induced discharges. So they can target you. They can get on their invisible passenger drone or invisible Vimala, whatever the fuck those puked up gypsies call them. You know, And they use one one of those devices produce to produce artificial lightning, which is followed by thunder, you know, and they use the mains hum. They use a radio device with a microphone on one end to make it seem like someone speaking from the thunder sound generated, you know? Let's write over here for those that don't know. I think I clicked accept for the match. Yeah, not everybody did. Oh, right. Yeah. So, yeah, as I was saying, that thunder struck close to the house. So, short after, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much. Just yeah, except that before I started the stream right now, that artificial lightning uh, took place about 2 or 3 hours ago. But about 15 minutes ago, I heard a boom from coming from somewhere under the ground, like I don't know, maybe 2 kilometers that way. But it was like a strong explosion coming from beneath the soil. I don't know what distance to approximate it to. And then I could hear someone coming from that direction, explaining that there's a huge underground military facility over here, and they're trying to destroy bits from it to cover up certain aspects of what's going on down there. And that dude said, "Oh, these guys from the underground military facility are laughing at the guys with the local catacombs, which are a bit above the underground military facility, which, from what I understand, is some kind of underground bunker, or there was an underground bunker somewhere nearby, which they thought, let's dig a hole over here because the bunker is supposed to be like anti-atomic and shit like that, is supposed to guard you against like nuclear strikes and shit like that. And someone smart, joking, that was living in that bunker thought, let's make a hole in the metal wall over here and dig towards the surface. And yeah, they took some hostages from the I don't know where in these made them drill a hole in the metal. And then I mean, someone warned them. I don't think it's a good idea. And like their underground bunker got infested by maggots and all that shit. I mean, like pests and whatever. Who knows what other demons. And then they started using it as a sort of prison place. They would keep hostages and prisoners. Uh, this part with the underground bunker, I didn't hear it from that guy in that direction. I heard it, I think, from someone in that way. But today, the part with the underground bunker was heard today. And that guy coming to talking about the underground military facility said that these dudes have like these detectors to know if they're being chased by a nanorobot sent by the Secret Service to spy on them, to check out what they're doing. And if such a robot is detected nearby, then their phone starts vibrating and sending like doing alert messages, making sounds, giving an acoustic alarm on their phone that like unauthorized device to approach your location, something of that nature. Uh, and he said like the technology. I knew this already, of course, but what he said about this detector, robot detector, being on your phone, like I only knew about this that thing that you application, you know, you get like a Bluetooth app for trackers, like you lose your purse, you got a Bluetooth tracker, you place in your purse, and if you forget your purse somewhere, you can look on your phone and it's got a GPS signal to it. But what this guy said is, yeah, next gen. I mean, maybe it's old technology generation, but for me, it's new. It's a new idea. I've never heard this before. Uh, but I'm not surprised that that kind of thing exists. There used to be this expression that if you can think about it, it exists. Like everything you can think about, like every invention, like and you know the expression, anything is possible. Depends on I guess on what lengths are you uh, able, willing to go to obtain that possibility, to make that possibility become come into reality. So yeah, no wonder it's so hard to catch these guys if they got these kinds of detectors near their homes, and which alarms them in case even a drone or something comes your way. You know, say you go this like I don't know, you're going on a field trip, and maybe you're approaching one of their underground secret bases. And you got no idea, and your phone's like in your pocket, so you approach it, and their alarms start going off, and you wake them up from their sleepers. Who knows what shit. I remember going like I was walking towards Cascada Cailor. There's a place in the Retezat Mountains in Romania. Um, I don't know if I passed the waterfall. It's a waterfall called the Waterfall of Horses. That's what Cascada Cailor means when translated into English. So I think I went a bit above the altitude of the waterfall, on a bit of a plain, and I started walking where it was on the road, on the path toward the waterfall, and I started going in a different direction to see what the landscape would look like from that direction. And all of a sudden, uh, a bullet struck like next to my feet. So I was like, I rose my hands up, I turned around, and I went back towards the tourist path. But there was no marking, like letting you know that there's like a military facility, like a secret base or something. This guy disconnect MMR will not be updated. It says over. Wait. Oh, terribly disconnect will not be updated. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, there was no uh, no fence or anything, like no sign telling you that you're approaching like a military base or shit like that. Nah, there was just this bullet that hit the ground, like in front of my feet, you know. And I turned around. I went like this, and I turned around and went back towards the trail. Then we continued our hike. Yeah. So don't I looked where towards the direction I guess the bullet came from, but I couldn't see anything. You know, they could have like you've watched Rick and Morty, you know, and you're thinking, "Whoa, this is just a cartoon." It's it's probably inspired from reality, like everything, and they're probably not showing all there is to it. You know, with automatic laser rifles that intruder detected, pew pew pew. You know, and you wake up being a pile of ash instead of. We're just being shown on TV. Oh, is it a Russian drone? Is it a Russian boat? Is the Ukrainian boat? Is it a Russian boat? Like here in Romania, that's what I've heard lately on TV when my parents turned on the TV. Ooh, haven't played Razor in a long time. Um, yep. Yeah, I need some tangos. That's it. Yeah, so this guy uh, that was talking about uh, about these guys with the underground military facility. He said that those guys from the military facility laugh at the guys with the catacombs and say, "Haha, look at those guys with the catacombs." And the military personnel in that facility talk amongst them like, "You want to ruin their plan with the catacombs, don't you?" And some of them say yes, and others say, yeah, well, they with the catacombs want to ruin your plan with the underground military facility. And I wonder which plan is which and what plan is, you know. And then that guy also said, yeah, and they both want to ruin Victor's plan. I thought to myself, I didn't know I had a plan. You know, that, that was, they must know shit about me. About me, I don't. You know? Uh, I was trying to sleep earlier, and they sent that small insect, a robot insect that generates ultrasounds to disturb me from resting again. I remember when you were like in kindergarten and you had your afternoon nap after school or after kindergarten. Garden, I haven't had one in a long time. Because they're trying to get you as tired as possible and as unprepared as possible. Because they're afraid of Christians, you know. They want you to be barely standing when they go come and try and kidnap you and take you to their cannibalistic place to eat you. Because yeah, who knows how much vegan organs and vegan meat is worth to them. Maybe they wouldn't even sell it. Maybe they just use it for themselves, you know. But I can hear some of them being desperate for money. Like I said it last night that one of them is kind of panicked. He said, "Dude, I cannot keep using all this Bitcoin because I already declared a certain amount of Bitcoin to the police, and if I get more Bitcoin out, they're gonna start asking questions again, like where's you declared this amount? Where did the other amount of Bitcoin come from?" Uh, and their accomplices were like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. You'll think of something to say to them." So yeah, that's one of the reasons they're not letting you rest. And they're using all these ultrasound and shit like that, whatever else they're using to not let us rest. So when they come for us, we're tired and not in the mood for anything, and we're like, they expect us to be okay. Yeah, whatever you say. I think I decided to start playing too soon after having a hard time to sleep. I'm suspecting that guy that abandoned the match earlier and made it safe to leave without MMR being updated was just one of the members of the gang stalking group, and just wanted me to leave that match as well, so his friends could join for the next one. I'm thinking that maybe they didn't have time when I turned on the laptop to turn on their machines and enter the game. And that guy I was I mean, I'm not sure if this just one I'm hearing from in that direction. I was talking about yesterday afternoon. That guy just said he received the maximum. Like, he didn't expect me to say was what I just said. So it's probably true. That's probably what happened. That dude that abandoned last match probably did so just to get all the gang stalking members in this match with me. Huh. Close. Oh, he's level 5. Whoa, there's 3 of them. He got a cooldown. That's understandable. Oh, Marcy is also feeling confident. She's joining. Okay, so it's all 3 of them. I just heard them. What do you want me to do? Go back? So they knew Marcy came top to gank. Okay. They just didn't want to make their map hack too obvious. They're not necessarily using Umbrella. I'm sure there's other software to provide you map hack with. besides Umbrella. Especially when you kidnap anti-terrorist hackers like they did. You know?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
My rage incandesces. I bring the razor light. Path of least resistance. Conduct me where you will. The time has come. Quick as lightning.
Of course I'm not getting a microchip implant. They tried to pretend they're me with the microchip implant before.
I'll give you static.
Why would I want to get that kind of shit? Yeah, they're chill because they that guy said, oh, that guy said who's not getting a microchip implant is screwed, and Victor's not getting one, and the other guy said, I don't know who's there. Okay, so there's probably all three of them. I thought it was only one. He had a reply. Someone replied to him saying that I already have one, and that guy contradicted him saying I don't, and I do not.
The time has come.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, they're mad. What do you think? Do they have? Yeah, Pugna can probably cancel my teleport. What's taking? Oh, I don't have this. I thought Razor's alt was static link. It's not. I think this one was the fourth skill. It's not.
Is a great conductor. As you wish. Forward. Of course.
No, I don't care what that guy said. The military kidnapped me, like in that stenogram I heard, because I could hear where in which one.
Conduct me where you will.
Someone said I have a microchip. Was it this one?
My current flow.
That I was kidnapped by the military, and I have a microchip, and I'm some anti-terrorist agent. And I asked, "Where's my badge? Where's my gun? Where's my salary?"
Your middle tower is under attack.
So was it in this one? And some other dude said, "I'm a key witness, and I gotta protect myself." Everyone has to protect themselves, you know?
I go. 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 I
Control find me. Maybe it's in the other one.
Quick as lightning.
Ah, close.
Whip you into shape.
No, not this one. I opened this one. Okay, here. Hmm. This was without R. Okay. No. Control F. Wait.
I go.
Okay, they're here. Awesome.
My energy grows. Onward. This will catch a shock.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Direct current.
Why is not finding? Why is it not finding the bit where someone said I have a microchip? It's not finding it. It's probably a different notepad over here, or who knows? Maybe
As you
because of the like last night I had the Windows update being made when I shut down and restarted my computer. Plus, if you remember, like seeing all the wait, ha, yeah, that was close. Um, maybe this one. Okay, there's the one. The army placed the microchip with force, and he doesn't remember because he was meditating. So those guys. Okay, so it probably wasn't the army that did it. I don't know. Me.
Your middle
Some dude said that there are many two or three types of armies fighting in Romania over Romania.
path of least resistance.
Like after the communists left. Like you got the Muslims, like the Satanists, um, and you got the Christians, and you got some that I guess don't want to interfere.
Where you will.
Cause I don't know how the fuck
your middle tower has fallen.
Romania could be having two separate armies that don't know each other, or like have news stations that don't tell us about what's going on, like about these two armies existing on
The enemy's
on Romanian territory.
your top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Your attack.
Shocking. As you
Your top
wish.
tower has fallen.
I'm gonna stick with Marcy. Oh, 14. Yeah, they have map hacks, so up. Um, so it was these three, but then they told Pugna to get back, and Pugna did get back. Like he said, Vescovine, as in see that he's coming, because I wanted to teleport bottom when Pugna went back. So Pugna is with them. But for some reason, the rest were quiet. At the beginning of the match, I could only hear one of them. Then their discussion started. So probably PA is along with them as well. Did I report PA? No, I didn't. Yeah, someone from that direction just cursed and said Victorie și morții din casă. As in Victor in your death ones get out of the house. Who do they think they are to provoke me to leave a Dota match like that? So they're in this neighbor from across the gravel road's yard, probably under in the catacomb. I doubt they're in that underground military facility that guy mentioned. I doubt it. I think they're in the catacomb. Yeah, and that guy, they just cursed and told me to go outside. Said he received the maximum. It's an expression to receive maximum, as in not see that coming, be surprised by what someone said or does. Like be in a way verbally humiliated, but not necessarily. Say, I explained this before. For example, when you're in a soccer match, and your team receives a goal in an unexpected way, and like the opponent pulls a stunt, like Ronaldinho style, or I don't know. No. And they score a goal, and let's say you receive a maximum in that situation. If you're on the team that receives the goal instead of scoring, so it can be used in that situation as well, not just for verbal humiliation. Hip hoppers or rappers, when rappers battle each other, they give maximums to each other, you know.
This will only hurt forever.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I wasn't aware I got hit by. What's this guy doing? Is this guy with the gang stalking group? Who knows?
From a spark, I grow.
Yeah, that's what the expression means.
Very well. My dynamism increases. I feel energized. Of course.
Yeah, Morphling's getting reported. I'm pretty sure he's in the same group with those guys.
Path of least resistance.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
The time has come. I go.
Aid the fairy fire for nothing. Razor's HP barely raised.
Conduct me where you will.
Rose, barely rose. Raised, rose.
Price. I'll give you static. Forward.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Feel my quick as lightning. I go.
Gotta remember to keep moving the webcam image so they don't overlay their shitty
My
one on top of mine. Yes, I disallowed embedding. Um,
I go. Agreed.
wow, I didn't expect that. Um, seems Razor was not a bad pick. Oh, I didn't pick. I random. Wait.
Your bottom tower
Help. A little help.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I got Manta. Come on, guys. We can do this, guys.
The time has come.
No? No. Okay. Don't want to get dueled.
I go.
Let's play some sentry.
You can run. You should run.
Okay. Ah. Oh. A stun would have been nice, Monkey King. Oh, he had cooldown. Okay. Right, he did. Bonus, blah blah. Yeah, he had cooldown on the stun. I don't get why they went back. Yeah, signatures mean nothing, man. Of course they don't. Like they're forging documents and getting rid of originals and forging other documents and shit like that, like crazy. And then they want to say, "Oh, signature, yeah, indeed, signatures don't mean shit for authenticity. Neither does your ID card. So you gotta get a microchip to authenticate." Nah, no thanks. You can get two. You can get mine for all I care. And whenever I need my microchip, I'll just place you inside my pocket and carry you like I would carry my wallet, if I had a wallet. Uh, and just pull you out of my pocket and scan the microchip, shit like that. Even so, like, you can make in the same way, like those people. Sorry, Marcy. This one's, yeah, and this one's fucking useless. In the same way, those guys that are doing wire fraud and cloning banking cards are cloning the card, like they're making a copy of the microchip, basically, right? From what I understand, the term card cloning means, right? Um, or expression. I think that's what it means, because they make a duplicate from the card, isn't that what it means? So they could easily make a duplicate of the microchip they want to implant in citizens for RFID. So it's useless in the end. It's not for your safety, it's for their safety. Because they're afraid what might happen if you find out too much about what they're doing and about what they intend on doing. And someone just received another maximum, I think, coming from the same direction. Same direction. I mean, that way. Not this one that was telling me to go outside. Okay.
My current flows.
Ah, missed him.
I go. Path of least resistance.
Your Shan has fallen.
As you wish. The time has come.
Yeah, so could I. I was laying in bed. That's one of the reasons I started the live stream, so I can mention the explosion like I heard coming from underneath the ground in that direction towards like the towards Brasov. I said I think like 2 kilometers towards Brasov from my location, but from underneath the soil. I think it's 2 kilometers away. Maybe I'm not approximating correctly. Maybe it came from the catacomb and not from the military underground facility. But right after that explosion was heard, that guy over there started talking about the underground military facility. Yeah, the base from the explosion was pretty powerful. Ha!
These familiar
Where's Lion? Oh, there he is. Okay.
time has come. Path of least resistance. As you wish.
Oh, what do you know? He bought back. Marcy's down.
Is a great conductor. As you wish. Now my enemies pay. Quick as lightning. I feel energized. Conduct me where you will.
Yeah, Umbrella is just one map hack service provider.
Agreed.
You know, just like you don't need to get the mobile phone subscription from Vodafone or T-Mobile. You know, like there are more providers. I'm sure of it. And if they're not, the way these guys are operating, they're probably forcing that hacker they kidnapped to do it for them in other ways.
I go.
So yeah, fortunately they didn't get to modify the notepad. I found where it wrote where I wrote
Path
in
of
the,
least resistance.
let's call it a stenogram. It's not a
Razor
I'm not sure what a stenogram is. I'm from what I understood from after reading the definition of what that word means. I'm thinking well, maybe that's how I should call that thing, you know,
of
because I wrote what I was hearing, you know, coming from different directions. Um, so yeah, that place like here where I was searching for microchip and getting kidnapped by the army.
Your enemies have
Uh,
advanced into the
I was
hostile zone.
worrying they modified the content of the document as they did for the Slavonic Book of Enoch, because you got the Ethiopic Book of Enoch and you have the Slavonic Book of Enoch. And in the Slavonic Book of Enoch, I had on my old computer, and I still have, but for some reason it got modified because it condemned pedophilia in it. You know, and now I cannot find the word. I specifically remember the word pedophilia in it, and used in the context where it was condemned.
To attack.
You know, like it's not the right thing to do. And then when I tried to get it again and compare it to other versions, I couldn't find it, but I found it at some point. Like I checked for it at some point, and it was there.
Under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
And then I left a quote from it
Is under attack.
to uh, to an account someone who left me a friend request
Your middle
impersonating a
tower has
girl,
fallen.
you know, um, trying to get me, probably trying to get me to subscribe to their OnlyFans or shit like that, you know. Um, and I left the quote from the Slavonic Book of Enoch to that transvestite uh,
Your middle tower
quote.
has
No,
fallen.
that and this I left that quote specifically where pedophilia is condemned.
The
And
tower has
about 2 months later, I checked the document again, and the phrase is no longer there. The phrase is no longer there. The word no longer appears in the text.
as you wish.
So something happened.
Of course.
And I was worrying the same thing happened over here with this document where I found eventually the word microchip and army.
Conduct me where you will. I go. My lightning strikes. Forward. The time has come. I go.
They're all missing. We got Roche to do.
Agreed. Path of least resistance.
Someone in the same direction said let's focus on the match, as if they were in the same team with me. What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, Morphling is in the same group with them, but Morphling was dead.
Quick as lightning.
Lion, I don't know if Lion died with Morphling. No, Lion got killed before by Necro.
Very well.
No, but maybe it was Morphling. I just heard saying let's focus on the match.
Conduct me where you
So yeah, maybe these guys threw and let this guy win.
as you wish.
The after I exposed him, because something of that nature happened yesterday. If you remember, like in the live stream, when I was saying like it's coming from that direction, and then the animation started being fluent again. I think we won that match or the match before that one. But that match, I think we won that match when I was specifically exposed him and the animations went back to normal.
Path of least resistance.
So like almost as if they started griefing, like they were. So the same thing happened earlier, I think, when I said that kind of shit that he received. He was saying that he received the maximum.
The time has come.
And they started griefing, so it's not too obvious that they're in the gang stalking group.
Conduct me where you will.
So more Morphlings in the jungle. Fuck.
My enemies will suffer.
The systems of the wave.
The time has come.
Yeah, that's called griefing. That's called griefing because he wasn't with us and he went to die solo.
Agreed. As you wish. I go. Path of least resistance. Very well.
Maybe that's why I'm hearing. I heard that guy say to Pugna earlier over here, get back, he's coming when I was about to teleport.
Forward.
Because Morphling probably warned him. Maybe Morphling warned him to go back.
My
Yeah, and I just heard him say he got a maximum. He received the maximum again, so maybe that's what happened.
I go.
And now they're cursing and saying shut up. As if I'm exposing them too much.
I bring the razor light. I go.
Who's there? This guy. Oh, they bought back. Lion's dead.
Very well. I go. Path of least resistance. Agreed. Haste. Quick as lightning.
Look at him.
I go. Is a great conductor. Agreed. My current flows. Path of least resistance. Of course.
Should have checked the Roche first. No. Why would he do that? I almost went in solo. Oh god, I feel tired.
Conduct me where you will. Quick as lightning. I go. As you wish.
Phew. I pressed R. What happened? Don't have buyback. What's he gonna do? Oh, look. What a professional player. That was not a good play.
My current flows. Path of least resistance.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Very well.
Dire structures are fortified.
Of course. Onward.
I heard that they recruit some of their gang stalking members through the freelancer website. I don't know if you heard of the freelancer.org website, where if you knew how to do a bit of 3D modeling, like in Adobe or other software, other programs, computer programs. You could get like someone to pay you for certain projects, you know. And I heard some of them got recruited through freelancer.org just to, and they're like, yeah, they were saying, I'm doing it for money. I want the money. And some of them got their accounts banned for using MapHack and taking part in the gang stalking.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant forever.
On TeamSpeak or Discord or something similar, and they'd be like, okay, everybody click find. Yeah. You know, after they were watching me, what I was doing when I was clicking find, so they would match in the same. The matchmaker would place them in the same match with me.
Your middle tower has fallen.
She went for the ancient. Necro too tanky. Yeah, that's it for now.